I'm Amy Cherry. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow ya. A Palm Coast man is facing 2 counts of aggravated child abuse after allegedly scalding and beating a toddler so badly, authorities say the child suffered permanent disfigurement. John Arking reports.
26-year-old Devian Toller was arraigned Thursday and is being held without bond at the Flagler County Jail. He was arrested earlier in the day at the Sheriff's Operations Center in Bunnell following an investigation that started with the Florida Department of Children and Families. The arrest report states that Toller knowingly or willingly bathed the child in a tub of boiling water, burning most of his right arm and causing permanent disfigurement and great bodily harm to the child. He also reportedly used a tree branch to hit the child, creating numerous scarred and open lacerations. DCF was notified by personnel at Florida Hospital Flagler after the child was brought in for treatment by Toller. Because the child had a fractured skull and brain swelling, he was transferred to Wolfson Children's Hospital in Jacksonville. Toller's relationship to the child was not released by authorities. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm John Arking.
This portion of WNZF Local News, a service of the Daytona Beach International Airport. Fly to the Big Apple in a New York minute on JetBlue from the Daytona Beach International Airport.
Wanted no longer Francisco Valdez, who was allegedly in violation of his probation on burglary charges.
As soon as Valdez saw it on our Facebook page, he started taunting us with various posts that he wanted to get paid for his star status. That obviously moved him up. He was already on our feature list of fugitives, but if you taunt us, you just go to the top.
Sheriff Rick Staley says the fugitive unit found him in Citrus County.
In 11:30 Valentine's Day night, he was arrested. He was in company with a female companion, and all I have to say is Happy Valentine's Day, dirtbag.
Separately, a sheriff's deputy was injured on the job on Valentine's Day. Deputy Philip Conway ended up with a dislocated shoulder when suspect Leslie Pitter was resisting arrest. Sheriff Staley says the deputy, who's been on the force for less than a year, is going to be okay.
They put his shoulder back in place, and it's in a sling. He's going to be off for at least a few weeks. He's a very strong and brave young deputy. I talked to him today, and so far he's not taking his pain medication. He says, I don't want to take it unless I have to.
Pitter was wanted for allegedly violating an injunction for stalking a woman. He now faces a charge of battery on a law enforcement officer.
A Flagler Beach man learned the hard way that you don't mess with Texas. Rich Petchke reports.
Authorities in the Lone Star State say Lewis Boyd was eastbound and down, transporting over 80 pounds of marijuana worth around $500,000 from San Francisco to Flagler Beach when he was stopped by Texas Highway Patrol troopers for a traffic violation. Police called in the canine squad, and the dogs discovered Boyd had several vacuum-sealed packages of marijuana packed in 4 duffel bags in the trunk of his car. Boyd was booked for felony marijuana possession and was released after he posted a $10,000 bond. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Rich Petchke.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Amy Cherry.